Have you ever paused to wonder what retirement truly holds? For years, we dedicate ourselves to building a life of meaning, stability, and comfort, long-term aspirations that fuel our hard work and perseverance. But when that familiar rhythm of daily responsibilities fades, retirement becomes more than a shift in routine. It's a profound opportunity to redefine who we are and how we live. Today, we'll uncover 5 essential truths about retirement, beginning with one of the most critical: maintaining financial independence. Imagine this. The mornings are now yours, free from alarms and commutes. The quiet you once longed for stretches ahead like an open horizon. Yet, beneath the freedom lies a question: how do I ensure this next chapter is truly mine? Financial independence plays a key role in this journey, but it can also become a source of unexpected challenges. Let's explore this through 2 contrasting stories, shedding light on the complexities retirees face when managing their finances. Take Jane, a retired schoolteacher who spent decades saving for her golden years. Her nest egg symbolized security and the fulfillment of lifelong goals. Proud of her preparation, she shared her financial achievements with her children, eager to inspire and assure them she was thriving. Initially, the response was heartwarming: celebrations, praise, and admiration. But soon, the conversation shifted. Suggestions for how she could better invest her money turned into requests for financial help. A one-time loan for her son's business venture became a recurring expectation. Over time, Jane felt trapped. What was once her source of pride became a point of stress as her autonomy slipped away. Now consider Robert, a retired construction manager with a similar financial outlook but a different approach. Having learned from friends' experiences, Robert decided to draw clear boundaries with his family. While transparent about his overall stability, he refrained from disclosing specific amounts. He worked with a financial advisor to create a separate fund for emergencies and family contributions, ensuring he could offer help without compromising his independence. With clear communication, he established expectations. While he was happy to support in ways that aligned with his goals, his retirement funds were primarily for sustaining his well-being and future plans. This approach allowed him to maintain control and nurture respectful relationships with his children. These stories highlight a universal truth. Financial independence is as much about boundaries as it is about budgeting. The way we manage these boundaries can deeply impact our relationships and emotional well-being. Have you ever experienced a moment where your openness about finances led to unintended stress or complications? For many, the desire to support loved ones is strong, but without clear limits, it can overshadow the hard-earned freedom of retirement. To safeguard your financial independence, consider these actionable steps. Create separate accounts. Establish dedicated savings for retirement and another for discretionary spending or family support. Set expectations early. Communicate your boundaries with family, emphasizing your commitment to your financial stability. Seek professional advice. Work with a financial advisor to develop a plan that aligns with your goals, ensuring a sustainable balance. Leverage budgeting tools. Apps like Mint or Inab, You Need a Budget, can help you track expenses and ensure you're staying on course. Reframe the conversation. Shift focus from financial specifics to shared values, like teaching fiscal responsibility or planning experiences together that don't strain your resources. Retirement is a time to enjoy the rewards of a life well lived, not a stage to feel burdened by financial strain or obligations. Protecting your independence doesn't mean shutting out your loved ones. It's about creating a space where your choices are respected and your well-being is prioritized. As we move forward, we'll dive into another crucial truth about retirement: how to strike the delicate balance between accepting support and preserving freedom. But what if the answer lies in embracing a new perspective on relationships? Let's explore this next. Have you ever noticed how retirement brings a new dynamic to relationships? When we step away from the structured demands of work and schedules, the way we interact with those around us naturally shifts. It's a time when support from loved ones can feel like a lifeline, But what happens when that support becomes overbearing or even starts to chip away at our independence? Today, we'll explore how to strike the delicate balance between accepting care and preserving your autonomy. Picture this. Margaret, a retired nurse, spent her life caring for others. When she began experiencing mild health challenges, her children were eager to help. Calls came daily, filled with advice on medications, appointments, and lifestyle changes. At first, Margaret felt grateful. Her family cared deeply for her well-being. But over time, she started to feel smothered. Simple decisions, like choosing her own meals or planning her day, were met with unsolicited input. Margaret's sense of self, so firmly rooted in her independence, began to waver. Have you ever felt this way? Like the people you love most are trying to help, but in doing so, they unintentionally make you feel small? Contrast this with David, a retired engineer and an active member of his local community. David had always been fiercely independent, but he recognized the value of accepting support when it truly mattered. After a minor surgery, he worked with his family to set boundaries. Instead of daily check-ins, they agreed on weekly updates. When his daughter suggested accompanying him to every doctor's visit, David politely declined, opting instead to share only the information he felt was important. By clearly communicating his needs, David maintained his independence while still nurturing a healthy, supportive relationship with his loved ones. These stories highlight a universal truth. While support is essential, it should never come at the cost of your autonomy. But how can you navigate this balance in your own life? It starts with recognizing that independence and connection are not mutually exclusive. They can coexist beautifully when approached with intention. Here are a few steps to help you maintain that harmony. Define your boundaries. Be clear about what kind of support you welcome and what you prefer to handle on your own. Communicate these boundaries with kindness but firmness. Focus on the positives. Frame your independence as a strength. Instead of saying, "I don't need help, try. I'm happy to do this myself. It keeps me active and engaged." Choose your moments to accept help. Sometimes, accepting assistance strengthens relationships. Whether it's asking for help with a specific task or sharing an important update, let your loved ones feel involved in ways that benefit both of you. Seek external support if needed. A neutral third party, such as a community group or professional caregiver, can provide assistance without compromising your relationship dynamics with family. Celebrate your independence. Share stories of how you stayed active, tried new things, or accomplished personal goals in retirement. Let these moments inspire and reassure your family that you're thriving. Retirement is a time to reclaim your sense of self. For some, this means exploring new hobbies, traveling, or embracing a slower pace. For others, it's about finally prioritizing their well-being after decades of putting others first. But what if the key to unlocking the full potential of this chapter lies not just in what we do, but in how we maintain our relationships? Margaret's and David's experiences remind us that the best relationships are built on mutual respect and trust, foundations that allow independence and connection to flourish side by side. As we continue, we'll dive into another essential truth about retirement: the importance of honoring your dreams and aspirations. But what happens when those dreams are met with indifference or misunderstanding? The answer might surprise you. Let's uncover this next. Have you ever held on to a dream so tightly that it felt like a part of who you are? For many, retirement is a time to finally breathe life into those dreams. Plans we've tucked away while navigating the demands of work, family, and everyday life. But what happens when you share your deepest aspirations, only to be met with indifference or even disapproval? Let's explore why protecting your dreams can sometimes be the most liberating choice you'll ever make. Think about Susan, a retired librarian who spent decades helping others uncover stories within the pages of books. She'd always harbored a dream of writing her own memoir, capturing the essence of her life in a way that might inspire her grandchildren and others. One evening, over dinner with her family, Susan excitedly shared her plans. Her daughter, busy scrolling through her phone, barely looked up before saying, "That sounds nice, Mom, but who's going to read it?" "You're not famous," her son chuckled, adding, "Writing a book sounds like a lot of work. Maybe you should just relax and enjoy retirement." Their dismissive responses cut deeper than Susan had expected. What was meant to be a joyful revelation became a quiet moment of disappointment. Now imagine Harold, a retired firefighter with a passion for woodworking. For years, Harold had dreamed of building custom furniture, a hobby that brought him immense joy. Unlike Susan, Harold decided to keep his plans private. He spent his days crafting quietly in his workshop, pouring his heart into every piece. When his children finally saw his creations, they were awestruck, not just by his talent, but by the passion he'd poured into something he loved. "Dad, this is incredible. Why didn't you tell us?" they asked. Harold smiled and said, "Some things are more special when you keep them to yourself." These two stories reveal an important truth. Our dreams are deeply personal, and not everyone will understand or appreciate them. Sharing them can invite judgment, but keeping them private can preserve their magic. Have you ever shared a dream, only to feel your excitement dimmed by someone else's reaction? It's a tough lesson, but one worth learning. Your dreams don't need validation to matter. So, how can you protect your aspirations without closing yourself off entirely? Start by reframing how you view your dreams. Instead of seeking approval, see them as a gift you give yourself, a personal treasure that doesn't require anyone else's endorsement. Here are a few strategies to help. Take small steps quietly. Start working on your dream without announcing it. Let your progress speak for itself when the time is right. Create a dream journal. Write down your ideas, goals, and milestones. This helps you stay focused while keeping your plans personal. Celebrate privately. Reward yourself for reaching milestones, even if no one else knows. The satisfaction of achievement is yours to savor. Build a supportive network. If you do want to share, find people who truly understand and encourage you, friends, a mentor, or a community group. Retirement is a time to rediscover yourself, and your dreams play a significant role in that journey. Whether it's learning to paint, traveling the world, or simply spending more time in nature, these aspirations keep us grounded and fulfilled. Susan's and Harold's stories remind us that dreams, big or small, are worth protecting. Sometimes, the act of nurturing them quietly can bring the greatest joy of all. As we move forward, let's explore another essential truth about retirement: how our past experiences, both good and bad, shape this new chapter. But what happens when those experiences resurface in unexpected ways? The answers may surprise you. Let's continue. As we close this journey together, let's reflect on the powerful truths we've uncovered. We've explored the delicate balance between receiving support and maintaining independence, the courage to pursue personal dreams, and the value of setting healthy boundaries. These are not just lessons for retirement. They're lessons for life, guiding us toward freedom, fulfillment, and deeper connections. Take Gloria, for example. After years of putting her family first, she decided to pursue her dream of painting. Despite initial skepticism from her children, she embraced her passion. Months later, her artwork was displayed in a community gallery, and her children, once doubtful, were filled with pride. Gloria didn't need their validation, but their newfound respect brought them closer than ever. Her story reminds us, when you honor your own journey, you inspire those around you. Retirement is a chance to redefine your life, not by what you leave behind, but by what you embrace. It's never too late to start something new, rekindle a dream, or find joy in the small moments. Every choice you make writes the next chapter of your story, one filled with wisdom, courage, and purpose. So, what does your next chapter look like? Share your thoughts in the comments, your dreams, your lessons, your hopes. Let's grow together, supporting and learning from one another. If this resonated with you, like this video, subscribe to our channel and join us for more insights into living a fulfilled life. Thank you for being here. Remember, the pen is in your hand and the story is yours to write. Until next time, Take care and keep embracing the life you've worked so hard to build.